Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was Trained by both Kakashi and Guy. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie. Now before continuing this, there is a little bit of confusion. Yeah, I don't remember if this is one of my subscribers' idea or it is my own idea. So it's kind of a 50-50 here. So yeah, moving on to the next part, you might have wondered why my audio quality has dropped so suddenly. Well, to honestly answer that question, it's just that I was shifting my PC again. I usually record on my PC now, and I dropped the mic accidentally. And since it was a condenser mic, I don't know what happened, it just broke. It's not working. I got it checked from, a repair shop, and they said that it was dead. It's better to buy a new one than repair this one, because it's gonna cost the same thing. So yeah, that's out of the picture. Now I'm back to my old good days when I used to record with a cheap mic and on my mobile. So yeah, it's kind of a nostalgic feeling, but not that kind of a great one. So anyways, moving on, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels. Oh, and stay tuned for a short story coming up on my second channel as well today. Now, without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, as we go towards the said village to see that everyone was on and about their daily routine, and in the academy of the said village, in which the children and the shinobis of the future alongside the konoichis were taught about the shinobi world and its history, were being prepared for the future ahead of them. As one such class was, well, quite important, as now we go towards that class where the current children of the clan heads were seated, and amongst them were many civilians, orphans, and someone that was hated throughout the village as well. Naruto Uzumaki, I had enough with your behavior. Get the hell out of my class this instant now! But Sensei, I didn't even do anything. That is the reason. Why are you not doing anything? I have been here yelling out everything to all of you, and out of all of them, you are the one who is the least who pays attention. Now get out of my class, now! Naruto tried to reason with his teacher, but he wouldn't listen, so in the end he had to leave. As now we see that since Naruto was kicked out of the class, he had nothing better to do, since that sensei was going to be teaching them taijutsu and all. So, he left. As Naruto was leaving, we see that the sensei had a smirk on his face as he closed the door shut. Now we see Naruto walking alongside the streets as the people were giving him stares, cruel stares, filled with hatred, and were even cursing under their breath. Demon, get out of here. We are already quite sorrowful watching you walk amongst us, you monster. Why are you even here? Why do you even exist? But this didn't even hurt Naruto no more. He was numb to it, because deep down he has come to be accustomed to this sort of behavior by his own villagers. He did not know why, but somehow he knew that he was connected somehow to the Kyuubi attack, because the demon was the Kyuubi and the people called him the demon. He wasn't stupid. He knew that something was off, but whenever he asked someone, the people who he trusted, mainly his GD, well, he always told him that the people were silly, and how could he be a demon? And then change the topic altogether. But Naruto knew that he was hiding something. While walking, thinking among these thoughts of lines, we see that he arrived in the training field. As everything was empty, that is when he decided, alright, why don't I go and gather some kunais? Usually, the kids that are training here, or the shinobis, leave around those who are rusted or, well, a little bit bent. Okay, let's try and see if I can find anything. While finding kunais or, well, stars, Naruto arrived at the training field where he heard some voices. Come on, Kakashi, I know you want this challenge. 1-on-1, we are gonna have a taijutsu match. Nah, guy, you're gonna win in that field. The taijutsu is your specialty. How about ninjutsu? Come on, curse you, Kakashi, and your hip attitude. You know that I cannot use ninjutsu. but you can use the gates. They are different. They are the taijutsu style, not the ninjutsu. This is quite worrisome. As that is when they saw that a rustling in the bushes was heard. As Naruto, on the other side, while watching this, was quite confused, and Akuna slipped and fell down. Ah, damn it! Naruto said, as both of the shinobis arrived there. Who's there? Oh no, I gotta get out of here. As Naruto took a step back, he stumbled and fell down, and both of the shinobis arrived there and found him. Naruto? What are you doing here? Said one of them. Sorry, do you know me? Yes, I know you. Most of the village does, I presume. Because you are the prankster from hell and all? Oh, yeah, I guess my reputation does exceed me, huh? Something is off, Kakashi. Our young youthful friend here is off. He usually is boasting about being Kage and all. And you should be in the academy, young friend. Why are you here? Said Guy. Ah, well, the sensei kicked me out. Kick you out? What, you were being naughty or something? No, for no reason he kicked me out. Plus, whenever I'm there, he just kicks me out for whatever reason, so why even bother try to go there? As Kakashi was in deep thought, as Guy looked at him. And then he had an idea. Yosh, Kakashi, my friend, I have an idea. Why does it sound like I'm not gonna like this? Oh, trust me, Kakashi, you and your hip attitude. Our little friend over here needs our help, and we are in a bind because we cannot, well, use our specialties against one another. So how about we both teach him and make him the master in both fields, and then we can challenge him and see who is the strongest. As Kakashi and both Naruto looked at Guy like he has grown a second head. You do realize that he's younger and a lot younger than us. Oh, come on, Kakashi. You know that at our times there were not so many seals that were developed. But now they are, and that can be used on Naruto to improve his stamina, health, and his endurance. What Guy is saying is true. Those teachers in the academy, they are gonna do and try something new each and every once in a while. If we let this go, or even inform this to the Kage. I gotta do something about this later on, but as of now, Naruto's training is important. Plus, I had promised Sensei, Kushina-san, that I will look after him, even if the civilians won't allow it. You know what, Guy? I guess you're right. What do you say, kid? Really? Are you both gonna train me? Yes, my dear friend. Plus, you have to wear this green... No, keep that thing to yourself, Guy. You're not gonna make Naruto wear that weird shit. Oh, come on, Kakashi. This is the youthful uniform that I wore when I was a kid. And I haven't washed it yet. It is filled with my sweat, blood, and tears. I'm good, said Naruto after hearing this. He's weird. As even the Kyuubi felt chills run down his spine. He's a monster. And I'm the one who is considered a demon. Pathetic. As now we see, Kakashi came to Naruto's rescue and saved him. Alright, Naruto, why don't you go and rest for the day? You don't have to go to the academy from tomorrow onwards. We're gonna take you in and personally train you. Wait, really? But I don't even... My name is Might Guy, the green beast of Konoha, and I'm filled with youthful energy and power. Guy said as his eyes lit up in flames, as Naruto was quite weirded out by his dance and introduction. Now, Naruto looked towards Kakashi. Kakashi Hatake. Curse you, Kakashi, and your hip attitude. Still the same as ever. I guess I got your name then, senseis. I'll see you tomorrow here then, right? Yes. As after that, Naruto bid them farewell and went home. As both of them then got serious, Kakashi. What is it, Guy? Said Kakashi, quite surprised that Guy got this serious. Those youthful teachers. They have been doing this to Lee as well. Oh, you mean your team that you got, right? Or you going to get? I still haven't got them. I'm planning to. And I know which students I will pick. Lee is one of them. He has been under my wing. Yeah, I remember that orphan kid that is going to the academy, right? He's an year or so above Naruto. Yes, he is. So, what are you going to do now? How are you gonna juggle between both students? said Guy as he gave Kakashi a triumph smirk. You know me. I am a youthful green beast of Konoha. Obviously, I'm gonna find time for both of my students. But you better not back down. I'm serious about what I said, Kakashi. This is our final challenge to settle once and for all who is the strongest and whose powers are the strongest. You know what? Fine, your own Guy. Now, this is something that I can look forward to, indeed. It'll be a hard work and blood and sweat and tears for many years to come. Oh, you got that right, my friend. But I believe there is something and somewhere else you need to be right now. Oh, yeah. See ya. As Kakashi disappeared via Sunshin, and just Guy then jumped and was now on a handstand. Yosh, I'm gonna go around and take a round around the village at both hands. Youth! He yelled out as he began to dash. Now we go towards the current Hokage as he was seated inside his Hokage office and doing his work. And there was a knock on the door. Come in, said Hiruzen Sarutobi, the current Kage. Hiruzen-sama, there is an urgent matter that I need to tell you, and an reckless news that I have to bring as well from my side. And guys, what did you do this time? You know, you and Guy are grown out adults now. You should stop with these challenges and all. You might end up hurting someone these days around. Yes, we will. Actually, that is regarding something. Okay, first of all, what is that you wanted to tell me? Then we can come to that matter. It's about Naruto. What happened? Is he okay? Yes, he is, but the academy's teachers, they are trying to pull him out. Naruto, I believe, is hiding his true powers. You know, the prankster from hell and all that stuff, it's an act. Naruto is way too much genius, and he is realizing stuff. You know what, Kakashi? You took the words right out of my mouth. The kid was asking me about his connection with the QB or something. Wait, do you think that he... I believe not so, but he's getting there, hint by hint. And I'm worried, Kakashi. What will I tell him? I have been continuously lying to him for throughout the years. I don't know, Hokage-sama, but there is something that we can do. And that is to, well, prevent any further damage to happening. I will fire those teachers. You don't have to worry about that. New teachers will come. And I will personally make sure that Naruto and his class will be handled by someone who I can trust. Well, about that. That is where the next thing I want to inform you about is. What? Guy and me had a, well, dilemma while challenging one another since our abilities cross-match each other and we are not suitable to fight against with each other because he's physically more strong and I have, well, genjutsu and ninjutsu. And so we decided that how about we train Naruto with both arts ourselves and then we fight him head on and see once and for all who is the strongest. So you're gonna use Naruto as a medium of this, well, challenge while training him. I think this will be fruitful for both Naruto and for us. I wouldn't have usually allowed this to happen, but since this is kind of a challenge and an interesting one, I as a Kage will allow it. In secret. Thank you, Hokage-sama. But we need... Minato's funds will cover it. They are more than enough that Naruto can live, and his children can live on it. What's more than that to ask, right? Yeah. Thank you, Hokage-sama. As after that, we see that from the next day onwards, Naruto, Kakashi, and Guy begin their training. Naruto was quite optimistic, and now we see that we have a time skip. As 3 years pass, as Naruto was now turning 10 years of age. And in the past 3 years, many things have happened. Naruto lost his enthusiasm. He now saw it as a, well, labor that he had to do. But he was doing this for the sake of doing it, just because he, once started a task, won't give up. Because of his stubbornness, he was going through this hellish training of both ninjutsu arts, genjutsu arts, fuinjutsu arts, kenjutsu arts, as well as taijutsu arts, and has been learning the gate styles as well as the Konoha B style, or as, well, his sensei, Might Guy, have said. It was a new style that he was developing, and Naruto was helping him out while doing so. And on the other side, well, his studies were handled by Iruka as well. Naruto had to go to the academy, and now we see Naruto was currently resting in the academy as his new sensei, who was now placed there by Hiruzen Sarutobi himself, was about to yell at Naruto with a big head no jutsu. Naruto Uzumaki, get up this instant! Huh? Oh, hey, Sensei. Sorry about that. I'm quite tired. Let me guess. Did both of them again push you hard? Yeah. Their trainings are getting downright ridiculous. They're really taking this seriously more than me. It's quite hell, Naruto said. And how much sleep did you get? About half an hour or so. Damn it, Naruto. In this way you're gonna deteriorate your health. I guess so, Sensei. Alright, answer this and you can rest. Who was the man that the first Hokage fought and considered a brother at the time? Madara Uchiha from the Uchiha clan, the Yami no Shinobi that everyone feared and why was he feared? Because of his Sharingan, said Naruto. Correct, now you can sleep. As Naruto was resting while the other class just was busy. Now some of the girls from within the class was interested with his behavior because at one time he was the dope of the class, but now he was different. One of them was Sasuke Uchiha, quote unquote, who was looking at Naruto in a Henjid boy form, otherwise known as Inami Uchiha, the sister of Itachi Uchiha, whose gender was hidden by the family, and, well, the genjutsu was placed so hard that only she was the one who could take it off, and nobody could see through it. And the other one was Ino Yamanaka, and surprise, surprise, the last one was Sakura Haruno herself. Because she too, in the beginning was a tsundere, but in the end she began to see that Sasuke was more feminine and Naruto was a masculine guy who she was attracted to. And as for Naruto, he was just way too much busy with his life and his matters. And as for Hinata, yeah, she had a secret crush on Naruto, but that's the extent of it. And the academy went as usual. And finally, the academy years came to an end, as we see that Naruto was currently yet again sleeping, but this time around his clothes were tattered because he was wearing the perfect karate suit, but the sleeves were ripped apart because of the intense training, and all the wounds and gashes that were there were visible, and his toned muscles as well. And not only that, he was wearing black shinobi sandals underneath them. As now we see, Iruka then called, Naruto, get up this instant. Huh? Oh, sorry, Sensei. Last night we had a lot of fun. What do you mean, had a lot of fun? Oh, me and Sasuke were busy, well, training, so yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. As Sasuke blushed and looked away, as Iruka and many of the boys then thought the same lines. The boys love, oh my god, it's happening. And some of the girls thought so as well, who were not aware that Sasuke was actually a girl. Except for Naruto now. You see, what happened was that at the age of 9, when Naruto saw that Sasuke was absent because he was ill, Naruto brought it upon himself to get away from his ring that he will be the one delivering his work at home. And after arriving there, Naruto was met by a girl entering inside. That Naruto could have sworn was Sasuke. And since he was a genius, he went inside as well. And Sasuke answered the door himself. And now we see that since Naruto was inside, he asked the question, where's the girl that entered? And there was a huge fight, and in the end, Sasuke had to reveal, after being pinned down by Naruto, who she really was. And let's just say Naruto apologized quickly, and after giving her her stuff, left. And after that day, they got close, and Naruto began to understand her pain to some extent, and she was happy about that she finally had someone close to her life. But somehow she was also agitated by that, and Naruto couldn't understand why was that happening. Now, some of the girls were jealous because of this behavior, mainly Ino, Hinata, and Sakura, because they didn't want this to happen. First of all, this was their man, and now he was suddenly gay for this emo brat? Nah, hell nah, they're not gonna let that happen. While this was going on, Iruka brought them out of their stupor. Alright then, since you were busy training, how about you show what you have learned? You're gonna fight against Mizuki. One on one. Naruto, how about you go first? Alright, don't hold back, Naruto, because I won't, said Mizuki. As he dashed towards Naruto, Naruto literally dodged that attack by parrying it with his left hand and kneed him in the guts, causing him to puke then and there. Oh, sorry, Sensei. My bad. Did I use more strength? Said Naruto, as he was now worried about Mizuki, who was in the ground as his legs were shaking. No, you didn't. Ugh, as he puked some more. Ugh. I think Mizuki, you had enough. How about you go and rest? Okay, how about this? Why don't you all perform some, awesome jutsus and all? And Naruto, why don't you go and sit for the next test? Okay, Sensei. And after a few moments, Mizuki did return, but bandaged up from the abdomen where Naruto kneed him after parrying his attack. And let's just say he didn't look happy at all. Are you okay, Sensei? Yeah, I'm fine, Naruto. Damn, Brad, that hurts. As after that, the test went as usual, and finally Naruto became a Genin. As Naruto was leaving now, while others were catching up, we see that Naruto was stopped by a flying kick as he dodged it, and a green blur landed right behind him. Yosh, my rival, it is time for us to settle the score. Huh. So can I say now, my rival, you arrived at the right time. Lee. Okay, Naruto, your flames of youth are burning, and so are mine, but mine are brighter. Let's settle this once and for all. Gate 3, open, said Lee, as the third gate state was activated, as Naruto then said. Fine, bring it on, chump. As Naruto was deflecting and even beating Lee in the third gate state while he was in the simple one. First gate, open. When Lee entered the fourth gate, Naruto entered the first one, and the blows were now literally blurs, until a guy jumped in and bonked them both on the head. Yosh, I know both of you have a lot of flames of youth to show everyone, but please, there are a lot of civilians here. Lee, Naruto. I'm sorry, Sensei. I will do a one-hand push-up 1,000 times. Yosh, Lee, your flames of youth are much more. And what about you, Naruto? Yeah, Sensei, woohoo. Where is your flames of youth, Naruto? They turn into the flames of doom, Sensei. And they are literally doomed down to the rock bottom. Come on, Naruto, cheer up. Why are you adapting Kakashi's hip attitude? You're my student. Very funny, guy. You know it's 50-50, right? Hey, kid, I promised you that I will bring you a mask like me. Did you really? Yeah, here you go. Curse you, Kakashi. Since Kakashi gave you that mask, how about you get my haircut, huh? No, I'm fine with mine current hair. Curse you and your hip attitude, my student. You have been a victim of Kakashi's hip attitude as well, and have adapted to it. Okay, I guess. But I have your flames of youth, right? Said Naruto. Yes, you do. How about you do two as well? One finger 1,000 push-ups. Yeah, about that. How about I go get some ramen first? No, now. With 1 ton weight on each body part and sealed. Yosh, come on, Naruto. Let us depart. As both Lee and Naruto left, more like Naruto was being dragged while he begged Kakashi for help, but yeah, he just gave an eye smile while Guy was literally laughing. So Guy, you already picked your team. Looks like I'm gonna get Naruto this time around. Curse you, Kakashi. But, I'm fine with that. Now I'm gonna go all out on Lee. I have taught Naruto the best I can, and have helped him develop his own style. The Dragon Fist style. Wait, wasn't it? Yeah, he thought that name was lame, so he picked this one. Okay. So, he's gonna, adapt to the inner gates and develop them a whole new? Yes. And what about your techniques? I mean, what about your genjutsu and all? You have the Sharingan, but he doesn't. He still has the ability to learn different genjutsus, right? And how to break them. I have still a lot to teach him. So how about this? Another minor challenge while we're at our, official challenge. What? How about we let our pupils compete? I mean, half of mine. Or both, at least. You're on, guy. It'll be fun. Yes, it will be. In the upcoming Chunin exams, then it is? Yes, indeed. Now, both of you, calm down, said Hiruzen as he arrived there with elders. Hokage-sama, elders. Now, both of you, said Homura with a smirk. We heard what you were doing behind our back, and to be honest, it has gotten us excited as well. In a long time, we haven't been. And we are looking forward to this. Both of them has extreme potential, and since Naruto was able to learn a lot of techniques and master them, Hiruzen is gonna jump in and train Naruto and take him for himself because he has decided to do so. And not only him, I as well. Whoa, calm down there, both of you, said Kakashi. It was between me and Guy, and now we also have to pass down something to him because we too are interested. So choose, Danzo. Who are you gonna train? I'll go with the Lee kid. Since he has physical aspect covered, I'm gonna focus on his chakra levels and try to increase it as much as I can to teach him at least some bit of chakra. Yosh, that will be the most perfect and youthful thing. Enough with that youthfulness. I'll see what I can do. And I guess I will go with Naruto then. Yes. See you in the Chunin exams, old friend. As now we see that both Kakashi and Guy looked at each other. Is this seriously happening? They thought, as then they just jolted their shoulders like, whatever happens, happens. And Naruto on the other side, while he was literally working out, felt children down his spine, and so did Lee. Naruto, what is going on? Do you sense some disturbance in the force? Yes, I do, Lee, and a great one. And from the next day, Naruto was right. After he grabbed his headband, his life was pulled in a complete secret society. Like he was pushed into the Anbu's hostel where he was told to remain until told otherwise, and he was not allowed to leave as well. And from there on out, we see that Hiruzen was the one, alongside Kakashi focusing on Naruto, and Lee could be said the same since he was busy training with both Danzo and as well as Guy. Now we see 4 months passed, and it was finally time to put the theory to the test and see who was the most strongest one. While they were training, they also have been going on a lot of C rank missions, and one of them was to retrieve the legendary blade of the second Hokage, the Raijin, and luckily enough, it was Naruto's team that got the points by retrieving it early on, and Guy and his pupil arrived a little bit later. But his student excelled in the land of babes while saving the village from Gato, and Naruto was able to crack it down. And in the end, it was a tie because both were working out with different aspects. Naruto chose the stealth route, Lee went in headfirst, and both were quite prominent ways and dominant ways while tricking your enemy. And in the end, it was a tie. As now we see both Lee and Naruto sitting in Akemichi barbecue restaurant with a lot of their friends who have seen them finally after such a long time, as Naruto was wearing an Anbu attire, but instead of the color of Anbu's, it was completely white. And so could be said for Lee. I must tell you this, Naruto, I'm completely exhausted. Danzo-sama and Guy-sensei, for some reason, are pushing me way harder than before. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. That old man and that sensei of mine, he's been pushing me. I need to rest. But both of them won't let me do anything. other than eat or train. As Naruto had tears in his eyes. Come on, guys, you brought this upon yourself. This is such a drag. I'm just happy that I'm not a part of this at all. I'm just gonna go home, watch the clouds, and rest. Sorry to bust your bubble, but said Choji, looking at Shikamaru, but your mother might kill you because you were hiding your test again and she found out, remember? That is why you came here. Oh, shit. What a drag. Why did you have to tell me that, Choji? You ruined the moment. Well, your night was gonna get ruined anyways. Yeah, it would have, but once I arrived at home. Jeez, bud, thanks. As they all cheered and laughed after that. As now we see, Naruto finally arrived at his apartment, and watching his bed brought him to tears of joy. Something so simple was such a achievement for him as he walked up there, changed his robes, and finally laid down. As tears came out of his eyes, finally, I can rest now, away from those monsters. As with a smile plastered on his face, he closed his eyes shut. And now we see him open his eyes again. Oh, come on, as he began to cry. Not the hell again. Why am I in a sewer this time around? He said. Stop your yapping, kid, said a deep voice. As Naruto instantly got serious and was now on alert, as he looked behind in an instant to see that there was a huge cage there. And in the center there was a paper in which kanji was written on for seal. Seal. As two red eyes opened, looking at him, as if staring into his soul, as Naruto gulped, You can't be. I get it now. So you're the... Yes, you get it right. I am the Kyuubi no Yoko. I'm surprised that you were able to guess who I was. So it is true then. I am a demon. Don't give yourself such a credit, Naruto. You're not a demon. You're just a puny mortal who has a little bit good brain on his shoulder. And as for the demon, neither am I. Wait, what do you mean you're not a demon? You literally attack Konoha, and you are the reason why I'm hated. Well, true that I did attack Konoha, but under the influence alone. Now tell me, what if you were sealed against your will for more than hundreds of years, and when you had an opportunity to break free finally, would you let it slide? And on top of that, your vicious enemy, who caused all of this in the first place, arrives back and uses you to do the same thing all over again, causing you to lose the battle and get sealed again. Wait, so you mean someone else did this? Well, controlling you with a genjutsu or something? Yes. It was an Uchiha. And Uchiha. But they're all wiped out. Yes, they are, but they were not the ones who were involved. Wait, what? They weren't? Then who was? It was Madara. Madara Uchiha. Wait, Madara? No, it can't be. I mean, you must have gotten it wrong. Madara is dead. The first Hokage, Hashirama-sama, killed him at the Valley of the End. No. He wasn't killed. He is still alive. That eyes are the proof. Those are the only eyes that can manipulate me. Because they were close to Indra's. Who's Indra? You don't need to know about that. But what you need to know is that you have the scent of Asura. And I have decided after watching your life and dedication that you are the one that I'm gonna pick. That I will allow to use my power. That I will allow to bond with myself. Wait, what do you... Rip the seal, Naruto, and fist bump me. I'm gonna share my power with you. And when the time comes, we're gonna use it as a trump card, like all the foxes do. Keep their aces up in their sleeve and never let the other one know their move. I guess you're right then. I'm gonna trust you, What? I believe that Kyuubi is not your name then. It's a title, right? You guessed right. My name is Kurama. Nice to meet you, Naruto. Hi, Kurama. Once again, it's finally nice to meet you. Name's Naruto. Let's get along. Same as here, kid. as they fist bumped, and Naruto felt a surge of chakra ran through his body. And now we see Naruto open his eyes as his whole body was sweating. And he felt more comfortable, as if a huge amount of blockage from his chakra pathways has opened. I feel my flow of chakra now much more natural than before. Must be Kurama's doing. Yeah, kid, it is. Whoa, you can now communicate? Telepathy. You can speak within your mind. I reside there as well. I see. Good to know, Kurama. As Naruto was about to go and have a breakfast, we see that there was a knock on the door. Coming, Naruto said. As he opened the door, there stood Kakashi. Yo, can I come inside? Oh yeah, come on in, sensei. What do we like, green tea or something? Nah, I'm good. So, what brought you here? Well, I know it is your day off, but I would like to let you know that within a week there are Chunin exams that are going to happen. Wait, what? You're telling me now? Yes, I mean you are prepared, not like you had any training or preparation to do. As Naruto looked at him with deadpan face. Wait, you have? Who doesn't? Geez, sensei, great. I'm gonna beat Lee and I'm gonna make you win the bet. And you and old man are gonna gut me and cut off my ramen supply for a whole year if I don't win. Yeah, that is true. Now Kage-sama might do that because a huge bet is on your head to win. Geez, thanks, I didn't ask for that. You don't have to worry, Naruto. That's not the point, Kurama. Naruto thought in his mind. Well, there's a plus side. 2 other people have taken interest in you. Wait, why is this like a pyramid scheme going on around while we 2 are the guinea pigs who you want to test upon your objects or something? Well, something regarding those lines. You see, Orochimaru, even if he is, a traitor to Konoha basically, somehow owes favor to Danzo, and Danzo has called in the favor and gotten some help from him to train Lee, and Lee has agreed to this. Wait, what? A Sannin is training Lee? Of all the people? How is this even possible? It's cheating basically. Yes, I know, and you have your own ace up your sleeve, your godfather. Godfather? Yes, Jiraiya. Jiraiya, the Toad Sannin. I get it. Now, before you say anything, Naruto, Kage-sama has already contacted him and he's on his way here. So you don't have to worry about anything. Within a few weeks, he'll train you up and yeah, you'll be ready for the Chunin exams. And that is what happened. Naruto finally met with Jiraiya. And after that, both of them were able to easily train and even arrange a meeting with the Toads, the summons of Jiraiya. And let's just say, Naruto was able to get along with Gamabunta and hence became a prominent summoner as well. And now was learning the secret sage arts in an instant. On the other side, we have Lee, who was physically training as well as learning the arts of the snake style, because the taijutsu style of the snake's sage arts was quite lethal, and Lee was all for it. And now we see that the Chunin exams finally arrived after a day in and out of trading for both parties. And if anything, from all the other matches, only one match was going to be interesting today. And that was the preliminary rounds between Lee and Naruto that was arranged. One of them was going to go into the finals. As the first part of the Chunin exams appeared, and let's just say, it happened as usual. Some were kicked out after getting caught while cheating, while most of them succeeded. On the other side, Naruto and Lee were able to succeed in this one. In the next one, they had to go into the Forest of Death. Since Naruto was not a part of a team that much, he had to join Team 7. Since Sai, their team member, had to call in sick. And let's just say, Naruto was able to carry the whole team and arrived there 2 seconds earlier than Lee. Damn it! I was late. No need to worry, Lee. I have a lot of sleeves up my ace, Naruto, and I'm gonna prove that. You can prove whatever you want to this loser, Lee, but it is by fate that I must shut your trap, please, said Lee. I have enough of you. We have been a team, and you have been nothing more than a pest at my side. I tried hard to be a friend for you, But you don't want anything. You deserve what you have gotten. You deserve that seal, Neji. As Neji got enraged, but before the fight could intervene, Naruto jumped in. Lee, enough. What has gotten into you? You're not like this. I'm sorry. That was quite unyouthful. I'm sorry, Neji, enough with this mockery. I will not let this slide, Lee. You will pay for this. You hear me? You'll pay for this. As Tenten watched Lee, that was way out of line. I'm just mad that I had enough of it. I always try to be nice to him and all, and he just... That is Neji for you. You just have to bear with it. You were the most tolerant, Lee. What happened? I guess the power has got into your head, Lee. Wait, what? What do you mean, Naruto? The power has got into your head. Being strong, knowing visibly that you are the strongest and only capable of matching me in speed and strength. You have gotten let things go over your head. We may have trained with different people, and stronger ones at that, but that doesn't give you the right to look down upon your comrade in such a way. What you said was out of line, but he kinda deserved that. Hey, said Tenten, sorry. Bad pun. But seriously, you should consider apologizing. He's your friend, right? Yeah, I guess I will. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop. You betcha. Neither am I, Lee. As now we see, they entered inside the tower, and finally the third round appeared. The preliminary rounds. And one by one, each and every contestant came and went. One of them, disqualified, one of them qualified. And now it was the final preliminary round between Naruto, Uzumaki, and Rock Lee. And let's just say, they went all out. They went instantly into the 7th gate state, both, and unleashed their true strength. Lee using the Snake Sage arts as well as different taijutsu styles combined together into the barrage attacks, and Naruto countering them and using his own styles as well, while mixing up ninjutsu into the mix. And there was nothing more than blurs, and not even Guy and Kakashi or the Kages could catch up with their eyes. It was so intense. What is going on down there? Said Kiba. I can't see anything. Can you? No, said Sasuke. I can't. What has gotten into you, Naruto-kun? Did you always hold it this strength? As for none other than the hidden Akatsuki members who were amongst them, they were watching in fascination, as was Orochimaru. My oh my, you certainly have done something great, Jiraiya. To think that there was such a potential candidate here for my next body. I would have chosen Lee, but he doesn't have any chakra. His body cannot handle any chakra. Not mine, at least. What a pity. Let's just wait and see if Danzo wins the bet, or does that old man. And after that, I can peacefully kill him. And in the end, we see the blurs finally stopped, as instantly there were a lot of holes created and cracks formed in the whole arena, as everyone was shocked and scared, as the whole arena was literally shaking like there was an earthquake. And even on the ceilings the cracks were being formed, and even on the glasses. As now we see Naruto panting heavily, and so was Lee on one knee. Damn it. Seems like you're close to giving up, Lee. Is that all? No, I can still go on, Naruto. How about we take this up a notch? What do you mean? Let's drop the weights. Fine. 7th gate. Open! Both of them yelled out, as both of them then dropped their weights, causing them to sink into the ground, as they were now nothing more than blurs, as wheezing sounds were heard, and even the shock waves were felt, as everything was moving like there was an, earthquake coming there, but in reality they were just clashing with one another. And finally Naruto stopped, and so did Lee, but this time Lee was on the ground, and only one eye was open visibly, while he was bruised and beaten, and Naruto's fist was literally steaming as smoke was coming out of it, and same could be said for Lee. Damn it. In the end, I'm not that strong, Naruto. You won this battle. As Hiruzen and Kakashi and Jiraiya literally cheered after this happened. As for Guy, he was happy as well. As Naruto fell to his knee, as he coughed some blood. No, Lee. I not won. I don't think I won. It's a tie. You hurted me a lot, man. I can't go on as well. As now we see that Neji and everyone else was shocked. They were beyond even Jonin level. What they were doing down there was a Kage level shit. And both of them were not tired, able to match one another's strength. And that was a display that even made the other villages fear, because if they were going to fight against these monsters, they were already dead. Because of what has they just caused with clashing one another. If this was a one-sided fight with them, yep, they will be in the 6 feet ground under it. As now we see both of them being carried out in stretchers because they could barely move. And in the recovery room, we see that the preliminary rounds ended and 1 month break was given. The Kage elders arrived, and the senses were proud of you. Both of you performed out best. And let's just say, this minor test has proven that Lee has his limits, but Naruto, you were able to stand, meaning that you, because of your chakra enhanced, has some more potential. I'm sorry, Lee, said Naruto. It's alright, Naruto. Everyone has his limits, but I am gonna surpass them, and I want you to do the same. Limits are meant and placed to be broken. You're right about that, Lee. I'm gonna do this, and next time when we fight, I'm gonna go all out again, and aiming to be win, like this time around. You bet. Same for me, Lee. Same for me. So am I. As the fist bumped. Because of what has happened, nobody, and I mean nobody, not even Suna was going to invade them now. They have changed their plan and took 180-degree turn. And so did, well, Orochimaru. Since he has witnessed something pleasurable, he called off the attack. He left with his heart fulfilled, knowing fully well that he was finally able to train a student who was able to even surpass him in taijutsu style, and it was a tie. He was also impressed by Jiraiya's pupil, and let's just say, as for Jiraiya, he was impressed by Lee as well, because he knew who was the one behind teaching him these arts. And as for the Genins, these two has become legends because they were literally walking W everywhere. And as for the girls, yep. Nowadays, some of the girls were even fangirls of Lee because of what has happened and how his body looked and how fit he was after his shuttle got ripped apart with the clash that occurred down there. And as for the Akatsuki, they have witnessed the true strength of the Jinchuriki and knew they have to take a few things up a notch. And now we go towards them to see that they were having a private meeting. Back in Amegakure, we all have witnessed the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki display its power, and without the chakra of the Kyuubi being used, it is terrifying. Yeah, that's the least you can say, said one of them. As after that, a huge argument began amongst them, as their leader, the true one, silenced them. Silence. We are not all kids. We have seen what the Jinchuriki holds, and it is a great power, but we have yet to begin our plan. We are gonna go according to our plan, and when the time comes, we will attack the village and destroy it with the help of Pain's power, and rest of us will ambush the Jinchuriki while he's helping out the civilians. As everyone then agreed, and now we have a time skip. For 3 more years, Naruto went on his own way to train with the Toads to finally become a sage. And as for the rest of his peers, they became Chunin, since Naruto was already a Jonin, and a high level one at that. He could care less about that. And as for Lee, he was a mid-tier Jonin because of his lack of chakra abilities. Even if Danzo tried, in the end, all he could do was give him a little bit of chakra exercises that only expanded his chakra up to again level shinobi. which was more than enough for Lee, at least, for the time being. As now we see, 3 years later, Naruto was much more buff and taller as he finally returned back to his village. And once he did, he was surprised to see Inami walking amongst the people normally, as he grabbed her instantly and dragged her into an alleyway. As she blushed looking at him, "Yo, Inami, what the hell are you doing? I thought that you had to keep your hidden identity and all." "Well, I came out clean. And yeah, some of the girls were not happy about this." "Are they still hellbent on me?" "They are kind of, but I chose you. I don't want a harem or anything. I'm happy with you." "Who said that I'm gonna allow you to have a harem?" "Well, I feared that you might. I had a weird dream, at least, that you were gonna agree to some shit like that." "No, never. Why would I even?" "You know what? Fine." As she was about to leave, Naruto hugged her from behind. "Hey, I was joking, okay? I seriously love you." "Me too. Me too, you idiot." And after that, we see that Naruto also had a surprise waiting for him. Sakura and Lee, for once, started dating. And not only that, Hinata has given up on him. Naruto didn't even felt sad. He felt happy that all his burden was away. And Sai has taken interest in Ino as well. Everything was now working out peacefully. And everything was going fine until a news arrived. And that news was that while on his travels, he had befriended Kara no Sabuko, who was the current Kazekage, by rescuing him from the few Jinchuriki abductors, otherwise known as the Akatsuki, mainly Sasori, the Red Sen, and Deidara. By killing them, he saved his friend and made new bonds, not only from Suna but from different villages as well. And that news was that Akatsuki's leader was marching towards the village, and Naruto in an instant knew what he had to do. He arrived at the gates of the village. "Evacuate instantly." "What do you mean, kid?" "Go now. The Akatsuki leader is coming here. Inform the Kage and go now." "Why would we listen?" "Now!" Naruto yelled out as his eyes turned red with slits, indicating that he was enraged, as they knew the sign and instantly dashed away. As now we see Naruto standing there, as he made a clone, and that clone went up onto the top of the gate and executed a seal, which activated the ruins on the walls all surrounding it of the Uzumaki's world, which made a barrier. As Naruto, the real one, was standing outside of the village. "Ah, the classic Uzumaki barrier. You think I cannot break through it? I know you can, but I won't allow you to do that, Pain. You have been a thorn in my path, Naruto Uzumaki. Your path, or more like Madara's path. So you're aware of him?" "Yes, I knew all along that he must be the one behind all of this fiasco." "What is your true game here, Pain?" "Our game, as you say, is beyond your understanding. What we want is something you all are claiming to try to achieve, and yet it has gone nowhere. Many have fallen because of what you want, but our method, a few will fall, and everyone will be living a peaceful life." "What are you babbling about?" "Enough trying to explain to those who can't even comprehend what I'm trying to say. Almighty push." But Naruto, instead of going there, unleashed the seventh gate state and dashed towards him, only for the force to be more strong and him to be sending back all the way, only to be impaled on his own seal and fell down. Damn it. I guess I have to go all out. Eighth gate, open! As huge amount of red energy was released, as the dragon itself was formed. As Naruto then made hand seals, healing jutsu, Byaku seal, as the 100 healing marks activated and formed all over Naruto's body, meaning Naruto was damaging himself by binding his each and every fiber of his body that was being damaged being repaired. As Naruto launched his attack and overflowed his body with chakra and strength in itself and kicked the shit out of Pain at its path. As now we see Naruto standing there, with red and green flames coming out of his body before he returned back to normal. Ugh, damn it. And that is when we see, from the shadows, walked out two figures. Madara, Naruto said, realizing who he was, as he was on one knee, visibly panting heavily. So you're finally brought to knees, huh? Huh. Pitiful that you claim that you can defeat me. What happened here is inevitable. You can never defeat me, kid. You are 100 years too young. Well, you know what? I may be 100 years young, Naruto said, looking down. But I know someone who is the same age as you. How about you pick someone on your own size and age, Grandpa? As Naruto looked at him back again, and his eyes were replaced with red eyes with slits. And in an instant, golden chakra bursted out Naruto's body, and there stood Kyuubi instead of Naruto in its Glorian form. Miss me? I bet you did. Said Kyuubi fight Naruto, and the true battle began that everyone was witnessing. And let's just say, this time around, there was nothing Madara could do, and was defeated alongside Zetsu and ripped apart by the Kyuubi. As Kyuubi then said, I'm healing your wounds, Naruto. It will hurt a lot, though. Yeah, thanks, Kurama. As Naruto fell down, ugh, damn it, as he was deeply injured. And the seal and barrier finally dropped, as everyone rushed towards him. Naruto, damn it, you just arrived and this happened. Are these the Akatsukis? One of them asked. Yes, said Kakashi, they are the Akatsuki members. And, wait, no, it can't be. What, Sensei? It's Obito. What? Said everyone else who knew who Obito was. It can't be. Why him? Of all the people. It can't be. No. Sensei, it's not your fault, Naruto. I just don't understand why would he do this. I don't know what you're talking about, Sensei, but I'm sorry if it hurts you. Rest, Naruto. You need some rest. And that was some reckless moves that you got, my dear boy, said Hiruzen, cutting Naruto off, and Kakashi as well. You used Tsunade's 100 healing marks, as well as the 8th gate. I am deeply disappointed in you, Naruto. What you did could have harmed you if it wasn't for the Hyaku seal. But that has damaged your body as well. What? There are visible cracks. With due time and healing, they will fade away. But you won't be allowed to damage your body this harshly any longer. Hi. And after that, Naruto passed out. A few months later, he finally woke up. But this time, there was a huge crowd outside cheering for him, as Tsunade was there instead of, Hiruzen. Wait, what? Huh. I bet you're surprised. Well, that old coot finally was able to make sure that I became a Kage because he didn't want the job, and my old sensei was too old for this one, so I had to take the mentality. I get it, but why are they... Oh, them! Well, guess what? You are now a celebrity, kid. You sacrificed your life closely by saving all of them. And there's a matter of fact that Sensei revealed the truth. And other villages speak fondly of you and wanted to make peaceful treaties. And Inami Uchiha as well wants to make a formal political marriage with you. I see. So everything has changed, huh? Yes. And I must say so myself, you have become quite a popular celebrity. As after that she pulled his ear. Ow, what the hell was that for? For using my seal without any, reasoning and recklessly. You could have destroyed your tissues, repairing them and destroying them at the same time. You know how harmful that is? It was painful as hell, let me tell you that. As it should be. Seriously, kid, what in the hell are you? I am Naruto Uzumaki, ma'am. Namikaze. What? Namikaze. That is the name of your father. Your father was Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. As after that, Naruto went out, as everyone cheered for him. Everyone showed him adoration, love. It was weird for Naruto. Usually he was accustomed to the hateful gazes and the hatred that was directed towards him. Not this. It was refreshing. It was almost intoxicating to him. But he didn't let that get to his head. And now we see a figure jump right, wheezing past through him. Lee, I'm injured, you know. I know, but you're still my rival. And I'm gonna beat you someday, Naruto. What you did was reckless. At least you could have allowed me to help. You were busy on your date. I didn't want to disturb. I guess you're right. Thanks, my friend. Same could be said for me, Lee. Thank you. As after that, we see Inami arrived and bonked him on the head. I'll take care of this baka. And finally, we see them having celebration with all the friends until both Inami and Naruto were seen sitting on top of the second Hokage's head, watching the sunset. You know, I always wanted to know who my father was. And unintentionally, I always used to come here and sit as a kid. It made me feel at peace. Now, knowing who this man is, aside from my ideal, I'm happy. As Inami hugged him close, as am I. Yeah, I'm happy that you're here as well, Inami. And both of them finally kissed for the first time. And then they watched the sunset, setting off a previous era. And the next sunrise will begin the peaceful era of the new Elemental Nation. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and stay tuned for a short story on my second channel as well. It will be uploaded shortly. Anyways, this is Apollo and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.